Today's topic is equations reducible to LPDE with constant coefficients. Means the linear partial differential equation, uh, which is not with constant coefficient, but we can convert that equation into LPDE, a linear PDE with constant coefficient. So if you remember the Cauchy's equation in case of ordinary differential equation, so we started with linear differential equation with constant coefficient. There we had a solution like complementary function plus particular integral. And after that topic, if you remember, we had studied about the Cauchy's equation. Cauchy's equation was a LPD with variable coefficient, but particular type of variables, means x square d2y over dx square plus x dy over dx plus y is equal to function of x. So it was the equation was of this type, means the first with first order derivative x was in multiplication, with second order multiplication x square was with the in the coefficient, and with the third order coefficient x cube was the coefficient. So that particular means it is not that LPD which is with variable coefficient can be converted, means any LPD with variable coefficient cannot be converted to a LPD with constant coefficient, but a particular type which is called Cauchy's differential equation or Euler's Cauchy. So some says Euler's Cauchy, and some authors say only Cauchy's type differential equation. So it is similar. It is the similar equation as you studied in the differential equation, the Cauchy's differential equation. What was there? It was like that x square was in multiplication with second order derivative, means d2y over dx square, x square was there, and for dy over dx x was coefficient there. So that type of equation is also here in case of partial differential equation, and this is also called Euler-Cauchy type differential equation. So what is the difference between that differential equation and this differential equation? That there we have the x as independent variable, means there we had only single independent variable, but now in this case, because we are studying the partial differential equation, so the in partial differential equation we have more than one single independent variable. So we, in this case, because we are solving LPD, means partial differential equation with variable coefficient. So in this type of equation, Euler-Cauchy equation, we have the coefficient like this, means del 2z over del x square, means it is a second order derivative with respect to x. So x square is in the coefficient. A0 may be any constant. And similarly, if del 2z over del x del y, means it is a second order derivative and it is with respect to x and y. So x and y are in the coefficient. Same, and this a1 is any constant. Similarly, the del 2z over del y square is second order derivative with respect to y. So y square is in the coefficient, and a2 is any arbitrary constant. So not arbitrary constant, it is fixed constant. And similarly, del z over del x first order derivative, then we have x as multiplication, and del z over del y we have y in the coefficient. So this type of equation, which is not the LPD with constant coefficient, but it is LPD with variable coefficient, because variables are in the coefficient. Like here we have y as coefficient, here we have x coefficient, here we have xy coefficient, here we have x square coefficient. So this type of equation is called Euler's Cauchy type differential equation. And this can be, means in this form we cannot apply complementary function and particular integral, because complementary function and particular integral, they means they are applicable, means that solution is valid for a LPD with constant coefficient, but here we have variable coefficient. So this type of equation, only this type of equation, means this type of LPD where the variables are fixed in the coefficient. First, with first order derivative we have x or y as in multiplication. For second order derivative we have either x square or xy or y square as coefficients. So this type of equation is called Euler-Cauchy type equation. And So what we do, we convert this equation in a LPD with constant coefficient, and with the similar transformation, means as you studied in the ordinary case, means ordinary differential equation, the Cauchy's ordinary differential equation, where there, if you remember, what was the transformation? X is equal to e to the power z. What was the transformation? X is equal to e to the power z, and with this transformation, if you remember, what was the change? The change was x dy over dz, sorry, x dy over dx will be converted like d dash y, means dy over dz, and x square d2y over dx square would be would have converted in d dash minus 1, d dash minus 1 into y. So these type of transformation were there. So here also we have the same concept. This type of equation, means Euler-Cauchy type equation, can be converted into a LPD with with constant coefficient by using this transformation. Now in this case we have z as dependent variable, so we cannot take x is equal to e to the power z, but a different variable. So what is that different variable? So different variable, so here we have two independent variable, there we had only single independent variable x. So we converted x into z, because z was not the variable there y was a dependent variable, x was independent variable. So we changed the independent variable as x is equal to e to the power z. In this case we have dependent variable z and independent variables as x and y. So both independent variables will be converted to other variables, so that this can be made into LPD with constant coefficient, and the transformation are similar. So here x is equal to e to the power u suppose, and y is equal to e to the power v suppose. So in the same way, so if we take the log here, so log x would be equal to u and log y would be equal to v. So log x is u and log y is v, and you know, with this transformation, the x del z over del x will be converted in del z over del u, y del z over del y will be converted into del z over del v, means the variable coefficient is now converting into constant coefficient. Here we have, because we have changed the independent variable, so the derivatives would be with respect to u and v now. So x del x will be converted 1 del u. Similarly, y del y will be converted 1 del v, and the x square del 2z over del x square would be converted like del over del u minus 1 into z, and y square del 2z over del y square is del over del v del over del v minus 1. There what was the transformation? X square d2y over dx square was uh, it converted in d dash minus 1. So in the similar way, this is x square del 2z over del x square. So now we have d dash minus 1. So that there d dash was del over del z, but here we have different variables. This is u, this is v. So derivatives are either with respect to u or with respect to v. So in the similar way, the derivative minus 1. So del over del, because we are converting x into u, so this term will be converted like the derivative with respect to u into derivative with respect to u minus 1 into dependent variable. Similarly for y, this is the y has been converted into v. So y square del 2z over del y square will be equal to del over del v minus 1 into z, and xy del 2z over del x del y will be converted del 2z over del u del v. So you can means go through the proof of this, because in the means you have to differentiate simply this, means what you have to do, because we have converted x into u, y into v. So del z over del x would be equal to del z over del u into del u over del x. And what is del u over del x? 1 over x. So x would go on this side. So x del z over del x is equal to del z over del v. Similarly, if you differentiate, means what is del z over del y? Del z over del y is now equal to del z over del v into del v over del x. Sorry, del v over del y. And what is del v over del y? 1 over y. So 1 over y is here. So y will be means will be brought to the left hand side. So y del z over del y is equal to del z over del v. So the same you can means you can differentiate these terms and you can find the values like this: x del z over del x is equal to del z over del u, y del z over del y is equal to del z over del v, and the same. So if now we are assuming, because we cannot assume because d we were already using for del over del z, sorry, del over del x, and d dash for del over del y, but because we are converting here the derivatives, so now we are assuming that del over del u is d and del over del v is d dash. Then what would be the transformation? X del z over del x would be equal to, because this is del z over del u, so del over del u is d, so this is dz. Similarly, y del z over del y is equal to what? This is del z over del v, and del over del v is d dash, so d dash z. And xy del 2 z over del x del y is equal to del 2 z over del u del v. That means del over del u del over del v means d into d dash. X square del 2 z over del x square is equal to del over del u del u minus 1. So d minus 1. So d minus 1 z. Similarly for y square, it is d dash minus 1 into z. So with these transformation, what we have obtained, so we have got the variable coefficient now in constant coefficient. So every term this x is now the coefficient is 1. For y we have coefficient 1. For xy we have coefficient 1. Similarly here. So there is no variable coefficient now. So we have converted using this transformation. We have converted this equation which was in the um, which was in the form of variable coefficient, but now we have converted this into constant coefficient. So by substituting these values in equation means the given equation, the given LPD now becomes with constant coefficient, and we know how to solve a linear differential equation with constant coefficient. For that we had to means for we have to calculate two terms, the complementary function and the particular integral. So now you can simply solve the equation, which is very the questions are very easy, because for all questions we have the same transformation. So using the same transformation, we can convert any LPD which is in the variable coefficient. Now it can be converted to a equation with the constant coefficient. So if this is the question, your question is solve this differential equation, solve this partial differential equation. So because x square is in the coefficient, xy is in the coefficient, y square is in the coefficient, so this is Cauchy's Euler equation. Means this is Euler-Cauchy type differential equation, and we know this equation can be so initial means in this form we cannot apply this complementary function and particular integral to get our solution, because this is not the equation where the coefficient are constant. We know these methods are applicable when the coefficients are constant. So first we have to convert these variable coefficient into constant coefficient, and to do that, what we do, we use the transformation x is equal to u, y is equal to v. So that is u is equal to log x, v is equal to log y, and with that we know, we assume that del over del u is d, del over del v is d dash. So now this equation 1 now becomes like this. Why? Because this is x square del 2 z over del x square, this is x square del 2 z over del x square. So this is second order derivative. So how it will become? It will become like d minus 1 z. So d minus 1 z, and this is xy del 2 z over del x del y. So 2. So for 2 is already 2. Now this is xy del 2 z over del x del y, and this converts in d dash z. So d dash z. Now y square del 2 z over del y square, this is d dash minus 1 z. So d dash minus 1 z is equal to 0. So now this equation, first we because z is common, so we have taken z outside. Now what is left? D square means this is d square minus d. This is 2d d dash, and this is d dash square minus d dash. So d dash square minus d dash. So this is this is partial differential equation with constant coefficient, because all the coefficients are now constant. So just simplify that, because we know how to solve this, because there is no right hand part. So the pi would be 0, only cf is to be found out, because that is our solution. So this we have solved. This is I have taken d square 2d dash plus d square d dash square. So these three terms together and rest terms are together. Now this is d plus d dash whole square, and this is already d plus d dash. So d plus d dash is common. So what is left from here? We have d plus d dash, because it is a square, and I have taken one term common, d plus d dash. So one term is left. So d plus d dash, and this is whole term, so this is minus would be there, so minus 1. So now this is our linear partial differential equation with constant coefficient, and we know how to find out the solution of this. So here, because the right hand side is 0, so this is homogeneous equation, and for homogeneous equation we need to get only complementary function, because pi is 0. So now to find out the cf. So cf, for cf we observe that whether the fd d dash is reducible or not. So because it is already in the factorized form, it is already in the factorized form, because this is linear factor, this is linear factor, here c is 0, here c is minus 1. So it is already in factorized form. So this is reducible case. So in reducible case we know how to get the cf part. So this is d plus d dash. So what is a? The coefficient of d is 1, coefficient of d dash is 1, and the constant part is 0. So a, b, c. Now we got the values of a, b, c. Now to write the cf, it is e to the power minus c by a. So c is 0, a is 1. So 0 by 1 into x, in the case where the z and xy, if it is a equation in z xy, then we write e to the power minus c by a x. But we are solving this equation, and this equation, in this equation we have dependent variable z, but the independent variables are u and v, not x and y, because the x, y are the independent variables for this equation, not for this equation. Now we have used some transformation, and using this transformation we have converted this equation into a constant coefficient. So we are now we have to solve this equation, and this equation, the derivatives are with respect to u and v, and so u and v are our independent variables. So it would be, because x has been converted, has been transformed in the form of u, so x would be replaced by u in the solution. So e to the power minus c by a into u, and in the bracket what we write, phi by minus ax, bx minus ay. I need to check that. It was bx minus ay, I think. So yeah, it was bx minus ay. So so what is the solution? E to the power minus c by a into independent variable. Independent variable is u, and phi of bx. So b, for x we will write u bx minus ay, and y is v. Y has been converted into v. So b u minus a v. So what is b? B is 1, a is 1. So 1 into u minus 1 into v. So this is because this coefficient is 0, e to the power minus 0, that means 1. This exponential has been converted into 1. So 1 into phi 1 u minus v. This is the CF part for first factor, d plus d dash. Now d plus d dash minus 1. A is 1, b is 1, c is 1, minus 1. I have, this is not plus 1, this is minus 1. So what we write, actually I have uh, written uh, the wrong answer, because it must be we compare the each factor with ad plus bd dash plus c. So if we compare with that, then we get a is 1, b is 1, but c is minus 1 here. So it should be e to the power minus in c by a. So it should be minus 1 over plus 1. Clear? C is minus 1, a is plus 1. It is e to the power minus c over a. C is minus 1, a is 1. So this is e to the power 1 into u, and phi 2 again bu minus av, because it is bx minus ay, so bu minus av. So a and b both are 1, so there is no problem, u minus b. So e to the power, it must be plus u. I have written the wrong answer. It should be e to the power plus u, because this c is minus 1. So next phi 2 is u minus b. So this is CF. So pi is 0 because this is homogeneous equation, there is no right hand side. So this is the solution of which equation? Equation 2. This is the solution for equation 2, but this is not our final solution, because this is the solution is in terms of u and v, but our original independent variables were x and y. So we have to convert u and v in terms of x and y. So similarly, so what was u? U was log x. So writing y phi 1 log x, and for v it is log y e to the power minus u. So e to the power u was x. Actually, it is e to the power plus u. So this x would be there. So this is x. Phi 2 again u minus b means log x minus log y. Now taking the log, using the log property, log x minus log y is log x over y, and again log x over y. So this is our final solution, means this is solution of equation 1. Similarly, this equation is also with variable coefficient. X square is there, xy is there, y square is there, y is there. So this is in particular form. This is LPD with variable coefficient, and variables are in particular form. The variable coefficient are in particular form. For first order derivative del z over del y, it is y. For second order derivative del 2z over del x, it is x square. Similarly, second order derivative, it is with respect to x and y. So xy is coefficient. As here del 2z over del y square, so y square is coefficient. So this is Euler-Cauchy type differential equation type. It is Euler-Cauchy partial differential equation, and we know how to convert this equation into a equation with constant coefficient. So transformation is fixed. X is equal to e to the power u, y is equal to e to the power v. So u is log x, v is log y, and del over del u we assume d, del over del v we assume d dash. So this is second order derivative, x square del 2z over del x square. So what would be the transformation? D minus 1 z, minus 4 is minus 4. Next xy del 2z over del x del y is d dash z. 4 is 4. This is y square del 2z over del x del y square. So d dash minus 1 z, and plus 6. This is y del z over del y, that means d dash, and z is common. So I have this should be inside z, because z are already there. This is z, this is z, this is z, and this is z. So this should be inside this bracket, 6 d dash z. Now I have taken z common, because all terms are containing z. So what is left there? D square. So this is d square minus d. This is minus 4d d dash. Next, this is 4d dash square and minus 4d dash. Minus 4d dash minus 4d dash. This is d dash. D dash minus 1. Again, I think a dash is not there, but it is d dash minus 1. So, and last term is 6 d dash. And if you observe the right hand side, because we have converted transformed x and y in u and v respectively, so this x and y must also be converted into u and v. So what is x? X is e to the power u. So x cube means e to the power u to the power 3. So e to the power 3u, and this is y to the power 4. That means e to the power v to the power 4. So e to the power 4v. So the base is the base are same for both of the exponent function terms. So 3u plus 4v, 3u plus 4v. Now simplifying this, so I have taken d square 4d dash at one side, and rest terms are minus d minus 4d dash plus 6d dash. So this is the d minus 2d dash square whole square. These three terms is equivalent to d minus 2d dash square, and next minus d, and this is minus 4d dash plus 6d dash, so plus 2d dash. So again, if we take minus as common, so minus, so this is d minus 2d dash. So this is d minus 2d dash, this is also d minus 2d dash. So taken this common, d minus 2d dash, what is left from here? We will get d minus 2d dash because square is there, and here the whole term I have taken common, so what is left? 1, and with minus 1, so minus 1 is there, is equal to e to the power 3u plus 3v. Now this is a linear partial differential equation with constant coefficients, and we know how to solve this equation. We have to get the CF and also the PI, because right hand side is non-zero. This is non-homogeneous equation. So but the variables are, the z is dependent variable, u and v are the independent variables. So keeping that in mind, we will write uv in place of x and y. So first factor is 2d d dash, d minus 2d dash, so a is 1, b is minus 2, c is 0. So e to the power minus c is 0 by a is 1 into u, phi 1, what is here, bx minus ay, that means bu minus a v. So b is minus 2, so minus 2u minus a is 1, so 1 into, this is v. So because this is 0, so e to the power 0 is 1. So what is left? Only function phi 1, and this is minus 2 minus 2u minus v. So minus is common, we can take that outside this function. So it is 2u plus v, phi 1 2u plus v. Similarly for second factor, d minus 2d dash minus 1, a is 1, b is minus 2, and c is minus 1. So in this case, e to the power minus c is minus 1, a is plus 1, c is minus 1, a is plus 1 into u, phi 2 again bu minus a v. So b is minus 2, a is 1. So minus 2u minus v, again minus is common, so we can discard that minus. So y phi 2 2u plus v, and what is left here, because e to the power minus minus 1u, so e to the power plus u. So what is the CF? Phi 1 2u plus v plus u to the power u, phi 2 2u plus v. Now PI. PI is what? 1 over whatever is FD d dash. So this is FD d dash, and right hand side is e to the power 3u plus 4v. Now this which case is this? This is exponential case. If you remember, e to the power ax plus by, clear? E to the power ax plus by. In this case, what we do? We simply replace d as coefficient of x and d dash as coefficient of y, provided the denominator is non-zero. So the coefficient of u is 3, so we will replace d by 3, and coefficient of v is 4, so we will replace d dash by 4. So 3, this is 3 minus 2 into 4, and this is 3 minus 2 into 4 minus 1. So denominator is non-zero, so there is no problem. We can write our answer. So 1 over 30 to the power 3u plus 4b. So what is the general solution? CF plus PI. This is CF, this is PI, but this is the solution for this equation, not our original equation this, because we have x and y as independent variable. So these are our independent variables, x and y. So we have to convert u and v in terms of x and y. So simply 2u, u is log x, v is log y, e to the power u is x. This is again 2 log x plus log y plus 1 over 30. Again e to the power 3u plus 4v, we can write this as e to the power 3u, e to the power 4v, and e to the power 3u is x cube, because this is e to the power u whole power 3, so x cube. Again this is e to the power v power 4, so y to the power 4. So this is our final solution. So these were equation where the originally we had variable coefficient, but using this substitution we converted that equation into a equation where the coefficients are constant. So we can convert this. There are fixed type of variables coefficient. So this equation is known as Euler-Cauchy differential equation, and we know the with this transformation we can convert this into a linear partial differential equation with constant coefficient, and for that we know the solution CFPI, and after having the CFPI we will back substitute the values of u and v to get our final solution. So this is the process. So these are more questions to practice. Please practice it. So practice this question, the answers are already given. So I think there must not be any problem. This is question, the corresponding answer is here. So there are a lot of questions. So if you practice all of these questions, I'm sure you will, you can solve any question in this topic, because I have covered almost all types of questions here in the cases. If you, this is x square plus y square, so this is polynomial case. This is 2x cos y, so we this is not in the cos form or polynomial form, this is product of two function, and this is not e to the power ax plus by into function, this is x into cos y. So for this the only possibility is the formula method, 1 over d minus means ad plus bd dash, and we what we do there, we integrate this by replacing this by uh, I think 3x sorry bx minus c over a. So with that transformation we convert y, so this whole term will become in as a function of x. Now we will integrate this and back substitute the value of c. This is e to the power x plus 2y over 2, so this is e to the power ax plus by type question. This is y e to the power x. Again this we can consider, because this is e to the power x, so e to the power, this is e to the power x plus 0y, so this and into y, so this e to the power x plus 0y can become outside the operator, and the d will be replaced by d plus 1 and d dash will be replaced by d dash plus 0, and what is left here, y. So y we can consider 0x plus y, so again we have a function of ax plus by, ax plus by, and where a is 0, b is 1. So for that, with that we can solve, or we can use this process also, means by formula method. First different factorize it in linear factors, then apply the formula method. So, and this is cos mx into cos ny. So this is again this is not a case which we have gone through. So directly we cannot get the pi, but this is cos c into cos d, so we can convert this by using the formula cos c into cos d. So this will be converted in in sine function or cos functions. So a plus sign would be there in between that, so we can use that case. Again this is polynomial, this is exponential plus polynomial, so two cases are there. This is x into sine, so again we cannot solve directly because x as a is in the product, so we have to use the formula method. Again e to the power x cos 2y, the formula method. No, for this we can use that product type case, means e to the power x plus by into function of x. So this e to the power x is e to the power x plus 0y, we can take this out of the operator. So d will be this would be replaced by d would be replaced by d plus 1, and d dash would be replaced by d dash plus 0. So what is left, cos 2y. Now cos 2y is equal to cos 0x plus 2y, so function of ax plus by. So for using that case we can solve it. This is what, this is a function of ax plus by type question. This is 2x plus 3y to the power 1 by 2. So this is a function of ax plus by. So we can solve using that case. This is cos function, and this is a polynomial. So there are two cases, the cos and the polynomial case. Here either you use exponential into function or directly use formula method. These are Euler-Cauchy's equations, where we have to use x is equal to e to the power u, y is equal to e to the power v. So with that transformation, first we will convert this into constant coefficient, then getting the solution. These are some more questions. Homogeneous partial differential equation, where right hand side all right hand side are 0, so only you have to get the CF. For these you have to get the CF as well as the PI. So a lot of cases are there, and these are the answers for this exercise 16.4. So you practice all the question. If you found, means if whenever you face any problem to get the concept, or to get the means suppose you are unable to solve any particular question, so in that case we can discuss your problems. First ask your classmates, otherwise if they are also unable to solve that question, then ask to me. So in this way we have covered the first unit. This was the last part in unit 1. So what was there? The first topic was the formulation of PDE, how to make the PDEs. So for that we have seen the elimination of arbitrary constants, elimination of arbitrary functions. Then we studied the solution of LPD, solution of linear, Cauchy-linear, semi-linear PDE of first order. So for that we used Lagrange's method. Then we solved the non-linear PDE, and for that we studied the method Charpit's method, and with Charpit's method we have 4 particular cases. All are derived from the Charpit's method. Then we moved on the LPD with constant coefficient. So CFPI. Next, last topic was the Euler-Cauchy's equation, which are with the variable coefficient, but we know that by using particular transformation, we can convert those equation into a equation where the coefficients are constant. So this was all about the unit 1. So from the next lecture, we will start the unit 2, which is the application of PDE. Means we in that unit we have to solve some particular type of PDE which are standard PG, like wave equation, Laplace equation, heat equation. So how to solve those type of particular equation, which means those equation are not in this form, means constant with LPD with constant coefficient, non-linear PD, or PD of first order, first degree. So those are some special type of algorithm. They are standard PD, standard partial differential equation. So we will see that how to solve those equations in the coming lectures.